Hi, and welcome to another video of Yocto tutorial series. This video is the continuation of the previous video. In previous video, we learned how to create a Docker image for building the Raspberry Pi image. In this video, we are going to learn how to run a Docker container using our Yocto image that we built, Yocto Docker image that we built. Then we'll understand the volume and how it works. And in the end, we're going to build the Raspberry Pi image. So let us begin. So in the previous video, we created a Docker file to build the image for our host system. And in that, we have already created a folder called volume and it will be our work directory. So now from this image, we are going to build a Docker container. So let us see our image first. So to check the image, to list the images, the command is docker images. And here you can see that this is the image that we have built last time. So now from this image, we are going to create a Docker container. To do that, the command would be docker run it. It means the interactive mode. So we can just send the command using our terminal. After that, name. So we'll give the name to our container. I would say Yocto container, Yocto build container. You can give any name you like. After that, what we'll do is we will then mount our volumes. So let us see first if we have already a volume here or not. So here we don't have any volume folder. So what I will do first, I will create a volume folder. You can name anything, but I will create a volume. So now we have a volume folder. To do that, we'll do -v, the path of the volume folder in the host site, but we have to keep in mind that we have to give the absolute path, not the relative path or not the short path. We have to give the absolute path. To do that, I will use $pwd, I guess. Let us check first. Echo $pwd, and yeah, it's a path. So $pwd, and here we have volume. Then this is our host, and then we need to give our destination absolute path for the destination volume. So the destination would be home volume. But what is home? Home is home username, and username is tab site. So what we'll do again, we have to give the absolute path home tab site and volume. After that, we need to give the image and its version. So our image is this. After all options, we'll give our images Yocto image, and the version comes automatically, tag, and then we'll press enter. So as you can see that now we are inside our volume folder. Why we are inside our volume folder? Because here in our Docker file we declared it as a work directory. It means that whenever we'll create a container, we'll automatically will be in our volume folder. And if we start a container again, so we will find ourselves in the volume folder. So it is our work dir. Now let us check if the volume is mounted correctly or not. Mounting means that if both can exchange data or files or not. So This is right now we are inside our Docker container, and here I will create a file in the volume folder. We'll do touch test, and then in my host system I will go to the volume folder, and here you can see the test is present. Now from my host side, what I will do is I will delete it, test, and you can confirm here in the Docker that test is no more there. So in this way, we have already created our container and we have already learned what a volume is and how it works. Now we have to build the Raspberry Pi image. To do that, first of all, we need to clone here our Pokey, and to do that, what we need to do is we need to use this Git. So let me get the path that we need to clone. So here it is. So this is git clone or Pokey, and we are working right now in kirkstone version. So that's why we are cloning the kirkstone version. So it will take a while. So our Pokey repo has been cloned successfully. Now we'll go to our Pokey, and you can see that we are right now in our volume, and if you go to your host and set your volume, you can also see that Pokey is also available here on. So now after that, what we'll do is we need to clone our Raspberry Pi repo. To do that, we need the git path for the Raspberry Pi, and just do git clone Raspberry Pi and the branches kirkstone. This is we are doing inside our Poke folder. So now it is also cloned successfully, and the links and the repo links I will put in the description. After that, what we need to do is we need to source our environment using Bitbake. To do that, I'll do here source OE, and I'm going one path back, so I'll be inside the volume folder where I will get the build directory. Let's say build. So as you can see, right now we are inside our build, and if you see here you will also see the build. First of all, we will add our Raspberry Pi to our build bblayers.conf. So if I go here, the benefit here is we can also change the files and add or subtract things from our host system. So I'll go to build first of all, and then conf, and we'll see bbls.conf. And but here you can see that the path is of the path belongs to our Docker container, not our host system. So if we are making any changes, so we have to keep in mind this thing. After that, I'll go to Docker and I'll do bp bitbake layers, and then add layer, and I'll go to Pokey and Meta Raspberry Pi. So layer should be added. If I go here and come back here, so you can see that here Raspberry Pi has been added. What else you can check is local.conf. Local.conf. So here we have our local.conf. So in local.conf, what we need to do is we need to first of all set the machine to our Raspberry Pi. So to check the machines. We'll go. We can also check in the server host system volume folder. Okay, meta raspberry pi, and here go to okay meta raspberry pi, and here we'll go to GPU core and images. No, not images, machines. We need machines. So we'll go to conf machine. Okay, so here we have all the machines. So which machine do you want to use? Let us build for Raspberry Pi 4 64-bit. So I just copy it here like this, and I will comment this out. Just comment this out like this. Then I'll go and write machine equals to Raspberry Pi 4 64-bit. We'll also change the path of our top dir. So I'll do, first of all, is download dir. So let me write dl dir. Then we have state dir, yes, and then we have here temp dir. And first of all, I need to create a source path. Source would be then home dev site volume sources, and here we'll write equals dollar this one. Okay. Source and dl, I guess, downloads. Same for here. Just copy it, paste it, paste it. Here it would be temp, and here it would be state cache. So after that, what we'll do is we'll add some extra settings. So that would be, wait a minute, yes, these settings that I have already written it somewhere. So we will just remove the old image. We'll inherit remove work. It means that the sources from the work folder will be removed after they're built. Then we will shift to systemd. So I think we are done for our configuration. And now what we'll do is we'll go to Docker, and here we can check using vim, maybe conf local.conf, and here you can see that we have our correct paths for our source, and then we have our distro Spoky right now, and as well as our other settings here, systemd and these two settings. So now we'll do what we'll build. What we will build is we will build core image full command line. So I'll do bitpick core image full command line, and let us build this. So now it's building. I think it would take some time depending on the configuration of the system. So here you can see that it's going faster. So I'll pause the video here and we will continue when the system is built successfully or if some error occurs, so we can also debug the error in real time. As you can see that the image has been built successfully, and now we can check where do we have our files, our final image. So either we can check in our Docker container or we can also go to our volume in our host system, volume folder, sources, temp, deploy images, Raspberry Pi, and here you can see that we have all the Raspberry Pi files, and the one that we are looking for, that is the final image. It is the WIG file, this one. So we have built successfully inside the Docker container. Now we have the final image. We can also check once more here, maybe, and then sources, temp, deploy images, Raspberry Pi, and as you can see that we again have the WIG file. We can check here once more. So here we have once more the WIG file. So this is how you build the image or Yocto. You run the Yocto build inside the Docker container. And in the next video, what we'll do is we will automate this whole process. We'll write a bash script. We'll also learn more about Yocto, more about Dockerfile, and so on. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.